Well, good afternoon everyone. My name is Bemrose. I'm a business development advisor from Truro and Penwith College. We're part of the team of advisors in the college who help engage the college's training with the needs of businesses in Cornwall. And a quick question we're just going to look at is what is one of the routes to develop software developers? As we heard right at the beginning in the keynote, recruiting and training and nurturing and developing top talent in our part of the world is a challenge, and we're just part of that answer. We're by no means the answer in terms of one route that we're just going to quickly look at. There are many other routes gradually emerging about kind of nurturing, growing in talent and developing talent. But the one we're just going to very quickly look at is an apprenticeship, a level 4 software developer apprenticeship. So what is one of these things then? Forgive me if it's stuff you already know, what makes up an apprenticeship, but it's basically a work-based learning program that, there we go. Okay, no worries.
There's a scroll at this video.
Okay. Right.
Windows update.
Anyway, it's fine. So just I know Josh has covered this probably a bit earlier in the other stream a little bit. Work-based learning program where you learn on the job. It's a really practical, hands-on way of getting nationally recognised qualifications, but by being employed, you get the learning experience is 1 day a week or thereabouts, roughly, in college, but also then applying that learning in a work-based environment. There's various other kind of building blocks and requirements and costs that make an apprenticeship. Depending on time, we might cover them at the end. I'm not going to touch on them now. But apprenticeships are anyone 16 or over. There is no upper age limit at all. You can be a new recruit, basically needing more hands to the plough, or you can be an existing employee. So it can be actually, an apprenticeship can be a really cost-effective way of upskilling existing staff members. It lasts for 2 years, this particular apprenticeship. It's one of the many that we do, but it's a 2-year-long apprenticeship, partly reflecting the level. There's a lot of stuff to learn over 2 years. It's a level 4. Apprenticeship, as I say. So what does that learning cover? What's involved? Well, the real detail is in here. Grab one off the stand here, but just from a really high level, it's basically about building quality, simple, high-quality code across front-end logic and database layers. So that again, that's the takeaway. It's building and testing simple, quality code across front-end logic and database layers. So that's what it is about. There's more uncovered in the technical competencies in this particular document. The typical job roles that I know we got in the audience here today, some of our apprentices as well. The kind of job roles that support an apprenticeship of this level. Web developer, you might have a games developer, mobile app developer, application developer, and because of the level, there's a little bit of an entry requirement of knowledge and capability, usually evidenced in maybe kind of 3 A levels or thereabouts, or at least a level 3 qualification requirement as well. But that's not you as an employer. If your employees in this room, you know who you need, and you know what they need to know. And if somebody's been coding in their bedroom since the year dot, they don't have to have the qualifications to support it, but when you get in front of them, you'll know they're capable. Okay? So there's various ways that we can work with you there. What's the next steps? September's coming. That's when the next group of learners, we can only work with one group of learners as a college a year, about 8 or so apprentices at any given time, because of just bandwidth and capacity. If you're an employer still wanting to look towards recruiting an apprentice, come and have a chat with me. Take some of the info from here. There's a really short window if you're trying to get a vacancy live and recruit potentially by the end of June for a September start. But if you're a potential learner, go on our website, There's already vacancies live. There'll be more coming up in the coming weeks. So have a look there. We get to work with some fantastic employers, some of which on the software front are in their own bespoke IT, Bluefruit as well. Many others here. Oh man, sorry, I'm going to stuff Chris up here. And one of those is Chris.
Really quickly, Chris, COO and co-founder of Hertzian. Gary, thankfully, spoke about the company a bit earlier, probably heard a bit about what we do and stuff, did a really good job of that. We actually have 3 software developer apprentices at Hertzian. They've been instrumental in growing Hertzian's company. They're really, really useful. Can't say enough. Need to utilise that talent in Cornwall. Train, employ, and utilise. There's no point training all of this talent that's untapped in Cornwall if there's no jobs and no employment for them, and the same vice versa. There's no point having all of these businesses and all this growth and all of these networking events and meetings that we're doing if there's no talent and there's no growth in the in the employability of these people that we're doing. And it starts with apprenticeships. It starts with students. We have a lad at work. He started with 17 in apprenticeship, and he software developers, they train themselves, right? Because that's the passion, that's the hobby for them. So basically, really quickly, grow your business. Thanks.
I don't know what the next step up from lightning is, but that was a minute. That's pretty damn good. So,
Any questions?
any quick questions for James or Chris? Over there.
It's not a question, it's an observation. In the keynote we were talking about the sort of gender imbalance of guys and girls in tech. And I was just spotting, maybe in your educational stuff, there wasn't a single girl sitting at a computer. So it just might be something to thread through when you're trying to engage learners.
So just as a point on that, we had 2 apprentices when we first started out. One of the apprentices we had was actually a guild programmer, which is quite rare. And I didn't get to talk about this, but one of the things I wanted to go on to was she actually left Cornwall to go to Birmingham University to do a computer science degree. Because the availability of those kind of courses aren't in the region. Penwith University doesn't really present that. This idea of retaining talent in Cornwall and doing everything that we're doing today, we need to ensure that, like Truro College and the software development course is suited for employability. It's the same with universities. We need to make sure we're presenting an opportunity for the talent to actually stay in the region, learn these things, instead of leaving and going elsewhere. Really good point, but yeah.
It's just got to start sort of grassroots, isn't it? And we'll get the way through.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Right, I think we're going to thank you very much, guys.